Here are 5 things I did to save money when I was on a lower income. That's our discussion topic today. I want to take a quick minute before we dive into the discussion just to say thanks for the support from everyone over the last couple weeks. My audience retention is slowly getting better, and I'm trying to make the videos better as well. So every video that I'm going to post, I'm going to find something from the last video to improve on. And hopefully over time, the content can just keep getting better and better. But without further ado, let's dive into tip number 1. My first tip is to work more hours. And I'm not talking about having another full-time job, but just to find a job that can give you an extra 10 hours a week, if you don't have the option to work overtime at your main job, of course. And rather than just saying it and not backing it up, I want to give you the numbers on how it can change your income in a drastic way. So, in Ontario, if you make $20 an hour and work 40 hours a week, you are considered a full-time worker. And after taxes, you will bring in $33,650 a year. This equates to about $2,800 a month. If you still made $20 an hour, but instead of working 40 hours, you worked 50 hours a week, that would raise your take-home income by over 18%. Your yearly income now becomes $41,170, which equals about $3,430 a month. Now that's a big increase. That's about $630 a month extra, just for an extra couple hours a day at work or a couple shifts here and there part-time. This really goes to show that an extra couple hours a day can make a big difference. You can most definitely work more than 50 hours a week, but it does become harder to balance your life the more you work. So it's something to keep in mind. Over the years, I worked 50 hours, I worked 60 hours, and it's definitely a great option if you're looking to save a bit of money and get ahead. So tip number 2, eat cheaply. People spend lots of money on food, and you can definitely eat healthy on a budget, even with the rising food costs. When I was saving aggressively, I didn't eat out, I didn't overspend at the grocery store, I stuck to a meal plan and a budget for groceries, and honestly, I stayed pretty healthy and stayed in shape while doing it. And for me, I enjoy a home cooked meal over a restaurant anyways, so not eating out was an easy choice to save some money. In fact, some more numbers for you guys. The average Ontarian spends $2,775 annually on food from restaurants. This includes takeout, delivery, and just general eating out. This translates to about $230 a month, and that's money that you can use to pay off debt, invest, or save. You don't have to live off peanut butter sandwiches by no means, but you can always look at cutting the costs on food. This tip saved and continues really to save me hundreds of dollars every single month. At the start of the month, I make a plan and I stick to my budget and I follow my meal plan. And, you know, I eat similar food every month, so I know roughly what it's going to cost, so it's easier to manage. But depending on what works for you, everyone's got their own system. But you can always look at cutting costs on food. For tip number 3 today on how I save money was by cutting costs on my living expenses, actually. So when I moved out of my parents' house at 18, instead of renting an apartment, I decided to just rent a room since I'd be working a lot anyways. And an apartment where I live can go from anywhere between $1,200 and $1,500 a month just for a 1 bedroom. Whereas a room I could rent for $500 to $800 a month. And although it would have been nice to have my own space and have a whole apartment to myself, it just didn't make sense at the time to do so because I would have had a harder time saving, and it would have been tougher the closer I got to purchasing my house. So yeah, I rented a room for $500 a month until I was able to buy a house. And when I bought my house, I bought it about 40 minutes outside the city. And that also saved me some money because the mortgages in the city uh, are a little more. So if I moved to the city, I would have had to pay a little more. And since I'm in a more rural location, I got a little bit better price and a little bit more space in the house. So moving to a cheaper location or compromising on space to save some money is an excellent option if you're able to do it. And this tip can easily save you $500 or more on any given month there if you're able to make it work. Tip number 4, make a budget. This isn't something I want to go into too deeply today, as I have other videos coming on this topic soon, where I talk about budgeting and the importance it has on living a financially responsible life. However, making a monthly budget and keeping your finances in line will save you money. That is a promise. And I'd go as far to say that you'd be surprised to see what kind of money you spend on stuff that you don't even know you're spending on. So I challenge you guys for the next 3 months to make a budget, keep track of all your spending, whether it's a $2 coffee at Tim Hortons or a $200 bill at the grocery store. Keep track of everything and see where you can cut costs to save some money. This, like I said there, could save you a few $100 a month, and if you spend lots and don't keep track of it, you'll definitely notice some savings. On that note there, I am very excited to make some more videos regarding budgets, and I want to provide templates for budgeting and teach people how to budget so you tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. And for tip number 5, the final tip today, is to find a cheap hobby. If you find yourself always out of the house and spending money at the mall or wherever, then look into a hobby that can keep you busy and not cost too much money. For me, I like to play games, I like to play guitar, and I'm doing this YouTube thing right now. I'm trying to keep busy and, see where it all goes. But all these hobbies have, some initial setup costs, but after that, they don't cost much. Some of them can cost practically nothing, really. I've gotten used guitars or hand-me-down guitars in the past. I've bought secondhand gaming consoles, and I've had a blast with these hobbies. My point being is to find something to keep you busy that doesn't cost too much money so you can work towards whatever financial goals you may have. And yeah, those are my 5 tips. If you made it to the end of the video, I just want to say thanks, as a good audience retention rate helps to push these videos out to more people. And that's really my goal here, is to be able to help as many people as I can chase their dreams and be fulfilled and financially successful. And if you're interested in more content like this, feel free to subscribe. I post a new video every Tuesday. If you like the video, don't forget to drop a like and comment anything you would like to see me talk about or anything you want to see improved in the future. And that's all for now. Have a great day, and I will see you next Tuesday.